Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great weekend so far. I can't believe it's March 8th. Sandra at ohsnapgonzo, if you haven't checked out her YouTube channel, she's doing a wonderful giveaway and a challenge, and I saw it about 3 weeks when she posted it, and I thought, oh, I have so much time. And then I realized today is March 8th, which is the deadline, so I thought, oh, I've got to get on that because I think it's such a great challenge. So it's a video response to her challenge that I'm doing. I'm showing you my very first album I ever did for scrapbooking. It was 1998, and of course it's Creative Memories, and I'm just going to take you through my evolution of scrapbooking. It's so interesting to go through these old albums. I actually love it, and I remember all the work involved. So I hand cut all of these papers and put these stickers in here, and these were pictures of my nieces at the time. Lots of stickers, lots of cutting photos into shape. So this is my husband's very first class that he ever taught as a teacher. I think it's so neat that I still have that. But honestly, lots of stickers and letters, and yeah, it's so funny to look back. But I still love these scrapbooks very much. They mean a lot to me because I remember they were kind of labors of love. So it's neat to kind of look back. And I love looking at all the other people's video responses to this challenge, their evolution. It's really neat. So these were all pictures of my siblings and their kids, because I did not have kids at the time. I was newly married. So this is just a scrapbook really of my family, and I was trying to make these into watermelon pieces. Anyway, so funny. So these would take a while, and I would go through, and these books would become very, very heavy. And I did this for about 10 years, this style of Creative Memories. So very fun, and I used to do it with a lot of friends. There was a lady named Denise that would have everybody over to her house once or twice a month, and we would stay the whole day and scrapbook. So that was my first style of scrapbooking. And like I said, I did that for about 10 years. I'd probably say 8 to 10 years. Then looking at this, okay, so this is more of mid-2000s, I believe. This is when I would scrapbook, and pages would take me a long time. I would get like 3 photos per page. I would do lots of stamping and then cutting out, lots of ribbon. So these would take me a while, but I switched to binder type of books, the 3-ring binder system. I thought that was such a fabulous idea because if I forgot something, I could go back and stick a page in, and it was just so easy to pull in and out. So that became my type of scrapbooking. But as you see, there's one picture on the page. It's a lot about the different occasions we had. I did my own banners here. And love this type. Not a lot of journaling, but a lot of decoration, a lot of artwork and punch work. Used a lot of punches, lots of stamping. So these pages took a long time. And when I scrapbooked, starting this way, I was never too many years behind, but I think at this point I was maybe 2 or 3 years behind my pictures. So I wasn't in the moment as I was scrapbooking, like I show you I am now. So these are just like some pages. My daughter was in a play, and lots of punches, lots of cutting out and stamping. Took me a really, really long time, but I loved it. It was really, really fun. I still tried to, this is when I got my haircut, Locks of Love. I look like a little librarian haircut. Oh, that's Bagel, our cat, who's saying hi. But I would try to put in here, paste in here, like the little card that said thank you from Locks of Love, and I did journal a lot. But boy, lots of stamping and lots of work, which I loved. But I really was getting behind. So then I'll show you, fast forward to, okay, silly cat. Let's see here. This was a few years later. So this was probably 2011. I started using pocket pages from We Are Memory Keepers. I never really thought too much. You'll see that mostly they were all photos I put in here. So this was what I thought. It really got me caught up. It made scrapbooking quicker. I could use more pictures. And what I would do is I would do pictures in a pocket page, This was my little journaling card. And then I would do a 12 by 12 page. So these were all hand cut. And you can see, then, you know, like this one, scrapbook page. I went back and did the dividers. Very elaborate scrapbook page. Lots of stamping and cutting. I did start putting in things like, this was miniature golfing and bowling. And this was just a 12 by 12 protector I had. But you'll start seeing that I start using those little pocket pages to put more photos in and to make it a little bit quicker on myself. Field day. So basically, at that time, for about 2 years, I used a pocket page of photos and then a 12 by 12 page, which was fun. And I started getting more caught up that way. It became quicker for me, which I loved. Okay, fast forward to, this was last year, 2013. This was my first album where I used mainly all pocket pages, and they were all Becky Higgins. And it was also the first time I went to YouTube, because when I found Becky Higgins and it said Project Life, I thought, what is Project Life? My teenage daughter said, oh, you need to look at YouTube, see if there's videos. I knew YouTube was out there, but I didn't realize that there was a scrapbooking community. So once I went there, I started getting so many ideas for Project Life. And I still, though, kept it simple. Because I went to Project Life in 2000, I believe it was 12 actually, that I started, I got completely caught up on all of my albums. So I am completely caught up. And now what's great is that when I scrapbook, I'm scrapbooking current events, which is so great for me because I can journal and I can remember those little things, those everyday wonderful things. I don't do Project Life the traditional way of weekly. I do take a lot of pictures of the everyday and throw them in, but I do it monthly. This system is so freeing for me, and I absolutely love it because you can add a lot of embellishments or a little, and it still looks great. So let's see if it's easier if I set it down like that to see. This is just a title page. What I learned is if I love a picture, just absolutely love it, and always want to remember it, I blow it up to a 12 by 12. You can get these done at Costco. I got them done at Archivers when they were still in business. Persnickety Prints does an amazing job. But if I love a photo, I just get it printed 12 by 12 and I put it in a page. That's my older daughter and my younger daughter, if you can see. And then I use these pocket pages and I love them. I capture still the everyday little things. We were rescuing this little bunny out of our window well. In the summertime, all these little animals always fall into our window well, and we do these rescues. That's something I wouldn't scrapbook before. I would scrapbook more birthdays and occasions, but these are the everyday things that I know my kids will remember, and so I scrapbook them. And I put tags in here. Let's see. Oh, we went to the Phillips concert. We love him. I took tons of pictures. I just do a collage at Walgreens, and I stick it in here, and I put a few pictures in here. I always do real life throughout the month, so at least 1 week of just everyday type of things. But I'm able to throw in pictures and little notes we write each other. And I just absolutely love and embrace this process. This is just one of my very, very favorite ways to scrapbook. And it's easy to look through. I always like neat and clean. That's my style. And it just stays neat and clean. And it does not take me long at all. So now that I'm caught up with these type of pictures in my years, I really do spend time taking photographs of the everyday and the silly food and the restaurants we eat at. Those little memories that mean a lot. So I love this system very much. And I love the old way I scrapbook too. It really is truly an evolution. And I'm just happy to share it with you. So if you could go check out Sandra's channel. It's ohsnapgonzo, ohsnapgonzo. She's just fabulous, and she's so down to earth, and she has 2 little girls who are just adorable. They remind me of mine when they were smaller. So thank you for the challenge. I think it was so great to pull out those old scrapbooks and look through them and see how we evolve in our crafting. So thank you all so much. Thanks for watching. I so appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you.